Welcome back again. Now you're cooking. You've got 8 of these inputs. Very good. Took me about 2 hours. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Now we need to turn those inputs that you built into binary inputs because the adder we're going to use uses binary, not base 10. To do that, we're going to have to bring them down here, and we're bringing them down because we need the green one and the orange one, or the yellow one and the red one, to be far apart because we're going to be stacking them on top of each other. We're going to be stacking 2 over on this side and 2 over on that side. Green and orange over there, yellow and red over here. So let's start with green. Oh, and the height of your lobby, this is where it gets important. If the height of your lobby is exactly the same as mine, do how I built, which is just going to be what I'm going to say, -1. And if you didn't do that and you built it up higher, do what I did here and what I'm going to say, +1. So you want them spaced at, in the end, you're going to want the green one, the top bit here, this block here, of the green one to be at least 19, but hopefully 20 blocks away from that one on the orange one. So to do that, you're first going to go down 14. I counted ahead of time, but I can't remember the numbers for the rest. So you're going to go down 14, and then you're going to build out another one because the signal's going to end there. And then you're going to build down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go down 11, and then build out another one. If you put your lobby at the same height as mine and can only go down 10, that should be fine. But if you can go lower, if you can go to 11, do that. And then do that a bunch more for each of these. Technically, I guess you don't have to do it on this one here, the 0 one, because we might not even use it. I'm gonna do it, or I did it, because I don't know, but you don't have to. And then put redstone torches on the ends like that. And then for the yellow one, you're going to go down 14, just like on the green one. Build out 1, and then go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can only go down 5 because it'll get too close to the green one, that's fine. If you can go lower, go down 6. So you want it to look like this, pretty much. You want it to be a couple blocks from your green one there. Let's see, how many blocks is that from the green one? You want it to be 4 blocks from where your green one is over there. And then build out 1, redstone torches, bam, orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if your lobby's at the same height or not, you're not going to change this. It's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build out redstone torches, bam. Don't do anything with red yet. Actually, no, do stuff with red. For red, just build out a couple, and then, well, build out 3, and then put a block here, and a redstone torch on the other side of the block to make an inverter, and then a bunch of redstone dust. And then we get into the fun stuff. Here's the fun stuff. So, binary. We need to know binary. Binary is useful because it lets us represent numbers with on and off. Like, that would be 1. That is just not 1. I guess this would be 0. So, with binary, it doesn't go 1, 2, 3. It goes 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. And that is because if you add 1 and 2 together, you'll see you'll get 3, which is 1 less than 4. So you could represent any number between 1 and 4 using these 3 things. And if you add 1, 2, and 4 together, you would get 7, which is 1 less than 8. So you can represent any number between 1 and 8 with those 3. Yeah, you kind of get it, right? Anyway, how you do numbers with it is just imagine these signs on them. And I think normally 1 would be over here and then 2 and then whatever, but I went in this direction. I don't really know why. Sorry to confuse anyone. But If you wanted to represent 5, it would be 4 and 1, because 4 and 1 make 5. And if you wanted to do like 10, you'd do 8 and 2. Or if you wanted to do 16, you'd do 8, 2, and 4, because, or not 16, not 14, 18. No. Yeah, 14. If you wanted to do 14, you would do that. And then, yeah, that's binary. There you go. Now you know binary. That's going to be important later. So now that you know binary, this is we can start working with stuff. And this is actually completely unrelated to binary, and I really should have done it before, but I don't feel like trying to edit this part in between the end of this area over here and before binary, because it would just be kind of weird. But we're gonna wanna build this end one, the 9 input, out 1, and then up 1, 2, 3, break that block, so you've got a red block floating here, and then put a purple block down, skip a block, put another purple block down, and then skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks, and put 2 yellow blocks down, skip 7 more, put 2 blue blocks down, skip 7 more, 2 red blocks, skip 1. If you're doing the 0 thing like I am, put 2 orange blocks down, but that's pretty optional. At least right now it's pretty optional. I'll put a little thing in at the end of the video if it isn't optional. Anyway, now we get to start using binary stuff. So, with binary, really you just gotta remember what your, I don't even know what they'd be called, base units, if you will, are. And in this, it's really gonna be 1, 2, 4, and 8. So, we got 9 here. How can we split that up into 1, 2, 4, or 8? Well, for those of you who guessed 8 and 1, you are right, because 8 and 1 are 9. So for this, we're going to end up color coding our binary like this. We're going to have purple be 8, and then yellow is 4, blue is 2, I don't know what rhymes, kind of fun, and then red is going to be 1, and orange is going to be 0, which will come into play later, but we're not really going to deal with that right now. If you don't want to do orange, don't bother. So we've got to hook this 9 input up to 8, which we've already, well, we'll have it done in a second. Then we're going to bring it all the way over to the first of the red inputs here, because red is 1. And remember, for this inputter here, it's going to be the first one, and then for that second inputter over there, it's going to be this second one here. Because we're going to end up combining these 2 inputters into a single sum. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to put a redstone, no, not there, a redstone torch there, and I'm going to go ahead and turn on, oh, 8's already on. We're going to put a repeater there to draw the signal out of the block, and then bring redstone dust over here until we can't no more, and then put more redstone dust going to there to shut that off. So you'll see if we put redstone dust on there, they'll be off, and that is because 9 is currently off. However, if we were to turn 9 on, you would see 8 there, and 7, not 7, 8 and 1 would both be on. So we've successfully translated the number 9 into binary. And then I'm going to shut this back to 0 because that's just the easiest way to do it for now. And then you're just going to do that with every number. I'll do one more to kind of show you. I'm not going to do 8 because it's kind of boring. It's just 8. I mean, not much to be said there. 8's already one of the bases. So let's do 7. 7's interesting. 7's very interesting because 7 is a prime number. I think that's why it's interesting. Either way, it's interesting. So for 7, we need everything but 8. So we're going to build all the way back to where our 1 was over here. And we went too far. To there. And then we're going to bring out 1 and place a block. 2. And place a block. And 4. Because 1 plus 2 plus 4 is in fact 7. So we're gonna bring the dust here over, put a redstone torch down, put a repeater down to draw the signal out, and then do that like that. And I hope you get it. It isn't very complicated at all. This is pretty easy. I kind of wish that I was publishing these like one by one, but I'm not. I'm going to release them all at once, I think, because I haven't recorded the intro video yet, and currently I don't have plans of doing so until I'm completely done with all these videos, because something might change, like I might figure out multiplication or division. So I don't think that I'm going to be doing that, but if I were, and if I do, then I'll look at your comments, and if you need some more help with your binary stuff, I suppose you could look it up, or you could ask, because I would be more than happy to help. What's the point in trying to teach people how to make a calculator if you're not actually going to teach them anything, right? Oh yeah, and before you leave, make sure to do this with all of them. That is the thing. Make sure to do it with all of them. Okay, obligatory like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. We get to start looking at the calculators themselves. That should be fun.